Hi, I'm Katie and welcome to another bookish adventure and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. First things first, I finished Queen of Shadows. So before I talk about anything, I've had a very lovely day in Brighton with my former co-supervisor Tash. It's very nice. We don't see each other very much. We want to try and see each other once a month. Lots of eating, went to Yankee Candle, went to Lush, went to Primark, got a few bits, and then yeah, as you saw, I went to that amazing plushing themed cafe. It is run or like made by or whatever the Art Box. They have an actual shop in Covent Garden, but this amazing dedicated themed cafe is actually in Brighton. I believe the theme will change, but I don't know sort of how often, because I know it has recently only just opened, but it was amazing. I need to go there again because I couldn't pick between two Sundays and I want to have the other one. So Queen of Shadows. So today and yesterday and maybe Wednesday as well, I have been on such a roller coaster reading this book. Like, oh my god, yeah, it has been absolutely insane. And on my train ride there, I was just like, oh my god, like holy shit, like just oh my god, everything was just happening. And then on my train back, it was so good. Illness aside, there was just nothing that was going to stop me from like reading this because everything was just holy shit. It was definitely a book of two parts. There was a part one and a part two because characters felt very different, but I love it and I'm really happy I finished it today because now I can get started on my October read. But yeah, I can't wait to make a proper review on this because yeah, holy crap, I'm very happy and holy crap, man. Hi and welcome back again. I'm very happy I'm getting to start my October reads early. Was Bleeding Violet by Dee Reeves. I read this so long ago. I'm gonna have to look up on Goodreads and see how long ago it was. I know the book was published in 2010. There's a chance I read it maybe around publication, not 100% sure. I gave this book 5 stars and I think probably a lot of that had to do with the fact that I had never read anything like this before. It was so different. I think also I'd never really watched anything like this either. It was just so weird and insane and just, yeah, it was pure bonkers. So she does have a second book, Slice of Cherry, which is also a book I want to read as well this month, well, October month. And if I remember correctly, Slice of Cherry was written first, but a review I read said to read Bleeding Violet first because Bleeding Violet takes place from an outsider's point of view, whereas A Slice of Cherry takes place from two sisters, twins potentially, who live in this same town. So they're used to the weirdness of the town, they're used to the craziness, the monsters, the insaneness of it. Whereas in this book we follow Hannah, who doesn't know it. So Hannah herself has mental health issues. I think she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, I think, but she is also schizophrenic, she's also an insomniac, she also has anxiety. She has a whole host of things and she has a whole host of drugs to take. When the book starts, she is going to find her mother, who she's never met before, who's never been hurt in her life after her dad dies. So she travels over to America, although actually no, they're already living in America, scrap that. She travels to find her mum, who lives in this little town in Texas, I do believe, and her mum is from the get-go, she is cold, she does not want anything to do with her. She is like, oh dear god, you found me, great. She wants to get rid of Hannah as fast as she can. Like, she does not want her in her life. She will do everything she can to try and like dissuade her otherwise. Hannah's approach is very, I'm realizing now, I'm about 30% in and I'm realizing now how weird this book was. Like, I was aware of how weird it was, don't get me wrong, but it's really, I think I didn't take in the scope of Hannah's personality. She's very much like, well, I'll just win you over and I'll win everyone else over. Like, she just doesn't take on board anything people really says. Yeah, I'm finding her personality quite grating and quite abrasive at the moment, but I'm still enjoying the book because it is still fabulously weird and insane as I remember it to be, probably more so actually. But I thought there was a crowbar on my neighbour's roof. There is some form of metal on my neighbour's roof, but it's not a crowbar. I do remember it being weird, but this is definitely a whole new level of weird. It is, yeah, it's pretty bonkers. I am enjoying it. Slice of Cherry is from the point of view of two sisters who are serial killers and they're daughters of serial killers in this town. That is really like nothing. It's quite a normal family hobby to have, to be honest. It's a very odd book because it's not magic, but there are magical elements. Like, there are doors that lead to other universes that like monsters and stuff. But you know, she says actually in this book, I actually read it at lunch, she said, you know, you guys are all cool, but you know, know, there are monsters and magic here and stuff, and they're like, magic? Like, they're like, what the fuck, like, there's no magic. But to an outsider, it would seem like magic. And so yeah, she has a bet with her mum that 2 weeks to fit in and she can stay, but literally her mum's place to live, it is like one chair, that's it. It's like one chair in the kitchen, one chair in the living room, like that is it. There's no room for guests, there's no room for friends, there's definitely no room for a daughter she's never met before. But I'm enjoying it. It is really good. It is just odd. It definitely is just super odd, but it's really crazy and I would really recommend it. I know I haven't finished it yet, but just from, I'm kind of just re-getting an enjoyment I remember experiencing the first time round, and I remember it just being so fun, and I remember being like, Alice, you have to read this because it's just nuts. And I'm glad I'm rereading it again because it has been a long time. I know that much. I may not know the year, but I know it's been a while, and I am remembering it definitely differently, and I'm enjoying it differently as well. I feel like I have a better understanding of what's happening, whereas I feel like before maybe I didn't. But again, I'm only like 30% in. I might get further and think, oh my god, no, why did I like this? This was awful. But so far it's great. Well, I look like I fell out of a hedge backwards. Thank you so much, wind. Hi, back again for one last update. So it is Wednesday the 25th. Yeah, 25th, let's go 25th. I officially hit the halfway point with Bleeding Viola. I am so happy about that. When I started reading it, I kind of ballparked or wanted my goal that I wanted to hit 50% about, say, Saturday. That would have given me a whole week. No, that's a lie. I had originally wanted to get to that point, and then I forgot it was my weekend off. So I wanted to get as close as I could. Plus, I had a loo day owed to me from a bank holiday, so I'm actually only working 4 days this week. So yeah, I wanted to try and get as close to halfway as I could, so which normally takes me, depending on the size of the book, about a week. So I wanted to get as close to halfway as I could. So I'm very happy that I hit that point. I clearly remember nothing about this book because I remember like the general plot of it, of, you know, monsters, doors, keys, she has mental health issues, mum I don't care, and is potentially a prostitute. Remembered all that fine. And then I'm reading certain bits and I'm like, oh yes, of course, yeah, she wanted to go on a hunt with him to prove her worth to her mum. All that's like fine, but I don't remember like the actual weirdness and the bizarreness and the actual monsters, which is insane because the bit I just read, she had to cut herself out of some creature thing. I don't even know. You'd think I'd remember that part. You'd think when I realised, oh, they're going to the park to hunt, oh my god, like here it comes. But no, I remember nothing, which is kind of nice because this book is feeling like a surprise to me, which is very nice. It's nice not to have to read a book and know exactly plot for plot what is about to happen, but it is so odd. I love it. It's absolutely mental, but I love it. More reading updates. I'm so close. Look how close I am to the end. Look how frigging close. I am so close. It is painful. It is horrible. Yeah, the last time I picked this up, I didn't realise how close I was getting to the end, and then it was only when I actually went to close it that I was like, oh my god. So I think in my next sitting I will probably finish this. I've been taking this with me to Gavin's and I've been reading it sort of when he's just been doing like a few like household chores, like washing up and stuff, and like when he's been cooking I've been reading it. So I didn't realise suddenly how close I'd actually gotten to the end. I'm so happy, oh my god, which means I can actually start reading other books instead of this. I'm not actually sure. I was thinking, oh, you know, I can like continue with my October read, but knowing what I want to read, I'm a bit hesitant, so maybe I'll keep reading Bleeding Violet. I don't really know. I don't want to say I'm in a slump per se, but I'm in a funk maybe. I don't know what's going on because I want to read and it's not like I don't, and it's not like I don't want to read the books that I'm reading. Yeah, funk is probably better than a slump. I don't know. I'm on like book 16 or 17 of my reading challenge, which was 30, and I just don't really know what's happened. You know, I'm reading pretty much 5 days a week. My lunch break's like an hour. I am reading then. If I get any spare time, I like try to routine my life so I can get stuff done that needs to be done. And yeah, I just don't know what's happening, and it's really frustrating me that I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with books. I feel like some books are taking me ages to read and some aren't. I know Mythos by Stephen Fry did take up a really big chunk of my time, and it is just unfortunate that when I came back from Edinburgh I was ill, and because it was such a dense book, reading it it was quite like, I can't, this is hurting. Like, I was really struggling, and I know, you know, if I hadn't have been, it wouldn't have been an issue. And also, yeah, Jane Eyre took me a bit longer than I would have wanted. It's just so deflating because, yeah, I'm not in a slump as it is, but I'm just in a slump with my progress, I guess, is maybe the better way to describe it. And I had really high hopes for this year, I guess. I don't even know why. And this is, I feel like this is going to be the first time that I'm going to fail a reading challenge, and that's never happened to me. I think I've done 4. This could be my 5th, I think. And it's so disappointing. Somehow in previous years, I've been like a few shy, and it's been like, oh shit, I might not make this. And I've managed to just like, I think I've always been over my goal by at least like 1 or 2 books. I don't know what to do, and it's so annoying. It's really disappointing, and it's so frustrating because Throne of Glass is getting bigger, and I have a really big book that I want to read for December. There's no way that I'm about to cram in 14 or 13 books. Like, I know that's not physically possible. To get to 20 at this stage will make me happy. I feel like that is a doable number. 20, 25 would be a small miracle. So yeah, 20 will be my now acceptable goal, and an obvious, well, I should make it to 20. 25 will be like that will be an amazing goal if I can hit that at this point. But I just don't know. I just don't know where the time's gone. I do not know where this year has gone, that I've suddenly just lost a load of time and I'm just not making the progress I want. It's really horrible. I had considered reading Hans Christian Andersen after this, but considering it's probably going to take me the best part of the year, I may pick that for another year, and so I can save my Monday slot to read other stuff. It's just really disappointing, my progress, and it's just really, I got to halfway in the year and thought, oh, well, you know, there's a chance, you know, I can like, you know, pull it back and it'll be fine. And now suddenly October is like there. I'm thinking whether or not I should change it on Goodreads or not, and then I won't feel like a failure. Anyway, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, and if you were in Brighton, please definitely go to the Art Box Cafe. It is amazing. I can't wait to go back there because I really want that other Sunday. If you enjoyed this video, then show me your support by smashing that like button, and of course comment below about anything. Doesn't even have to be related to this video. And if you're new, hello, hi, hit that subscribe button and never miss a video. So much more to come and loads to catch up on. I hope you have a great weekend. I have my weekend off, so it'll practically be 3 days, so I finish at 2:30, so it's essentially 2.5 days off. It's great. Any plans for your weekend? I don't know, actually. I don't actually know what the weather's doing because it is not happy at the moment. Who knows? It may just be staying in and binge watching X-Files, because we're watching X-Files from the beginning. You have no clue how happy Gavin is about this fact. It is ridiculous. It's like watching it with a small child. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next Monday for another book review. It will be my final one, and it will be Queen of Shadows. I'm really excited to make this one. Bye.